Okay, been a while since I've done a video on one of these, and got a used one here, very lightly used, RM Italy 503 HD. I don't have any new ones in stock right now, working on getting some new ones, but Arnold, this one is for you. We'll demonstrate everything on it. Going to drive it with my Uniden 66. Now, this is referred to as a HD model. It doesn't mean it takes 10 watts dead key or 150 watts drive. It takes about 35 to 40 watts PEP and anywhere between a watt and a half to 2.5, maybe 3 watts worth of dead key going in. Six positions for your power output. So really neat to use as a driver for something bigger if you want to. Excellent preamp. We'll demonstrate that. That's with the preamp on right there. Let's get our monitor radio on the right channel. So 30 over, preamp off, 7 to 8. Again, 30 over, preamp off, 7 pounds, 7 S units. Okay, so preamp works good. Sideband delay functions. Even though we're not running a sideband radio, you can watch that light fade out. Audio. You see on AM it just flashes real quick. So that being said, what we're going to do, amp is on the highest power setting. See what kind of current that it's drawing. Hello, 20 amps. Drawing 20 amps there. So average power, we'll just check it wide open here. This is average power, 1000 watt slug. Hello, audio, about 140. Audio, 130, 140 average. Now all I'm gonna do is go to peak. Now, usually people ask me how much these amps will do. I think they rate them at 300 watts. I've seen them do more than that. I've seen them do a little less than that. I think the weakest one that I ever had come through was probably 275, 285 watts. And then probably 350, 375 on the stoutest one. Now, if I remember, this one is pretty stout. But everybody's meter is different too. So I tell you 350 on a bird, it does 300 on a dosi. If I tell you 300 on a bird and it does 350 on a dosi, you know, who knows? But the amp is rated at 300 watts PEP from the manufacturer, if I recall. So, that being said, take that as whatever you will, I guess. But we'll see what it does here on the bird. What I'll do, I'll start out on the highest position, and then I'll just unkey, click it back one, key up, and go again. So we're starting out at position 6. Peak power, it's a Bird 43P. There you go. Bottom scale. Test, audio, test, audio, test, audio. So yeah, this one is really strong, showing high 300s, mid to high 300s. You call that 350, maybe even a little bit more. We put a 500 watt slug in here, it might show a little tighter, but showing easy 350 there. All I'm gonna do, come back here, click down a stage. Now we're on position 5, and you see we're at almost 300 watts even right there. That's dead locked at 300 watts PEP. Audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio. Let's work our way down. Audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio. Now that's showing about 250. If I remember, it's usually about 50 watt increments, which is what this is kind of showing us there. Showing about 250 watts PEP. Go back again. Hello, radio test, 1, 2, 3. And now this one is showing about 190 to 200 watts PEP. I think this is, what, position 3 or position 2? I'm not really sure. Kind of lost track. We'll just click until it stops clicking. Audio. Go down another setting. We were at 200 before, and now it looks like we're at about 150 there. Looking at the bottom scale, still shy of the 200 watt mark, so 175, 150, something like that. And all the way down, this is the lowest setting possible. We're on the last stage. And now we're on the last stage, and boy, it really took a dip there. That first large hash mark would be 100 watts, and we're showing the third mark before it, so will that be 60 watts PEP? Yeah, 60, 80, 100. We're showing about 60 watts PEP. Audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio. So, with these amps, you get a ton of versatility. You can run them all the way up, 300 watts peak plus, all the way down, 60 watts. No, you can't run a striker in one of these. Unless your striker is bone stock and will cut down to 25, 35, 40 watts PEP, do not run a striker in one of these. I have people message me sometimes, they say, well, my striker will turn down to 2 watts. It'll turn down to 2 watts dead key. If your striker has been tuned up, chances are, even though it's keying 2 watts, it's probably still swinging 60, 75, maybe even 100. So, just to answer that question while I'm demoing, no, don't run a striker into one of these. Just best practice not to. President McKinley is a good one for these. Cobra 29s, Unidens, Cobra 148s, stuff of that nature will run fine with one. 25, 35, 40 watt radios. 2 watts to 3 watts dead key, you'll be good to go. Good running amp, you know, honestly, the 503 HD is probably my favorite, made by RM Italy. The 703 is bigger, puts out more power, has 2 fans on it. But bang for buck, really, this guy's this is probably my favorite one. I really like the 503 HD. Sold a ton of these, and people that get them seem to really enjoy them. So I like it. I like it a lot. I was actually going to keep this one for myself, but somebody messaged wanting one, and I was out of stock. So Arnold, you'll have to get some wire. I've got my test leads in here right now. These do not come with wire. If anybody didn't know that, you have to get your own wire for it. They just feed back in here, loosen up with a screwdriver, and then tighten back up. But these are my test leads that I use for these amps. I don't even know what gauge this is. What is this? 8. Just trying to look and see if I could find it. Yeah. So 8 gauge or whatever, and that should be good enough for you on this guy. All right, guys. Questions, comments, complaints, let me know. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Arnold, I appreciate your business, man. I hope this thing serves you well for a long period of time. Rooster in Tennessee. Catch you guys out there. See you, bye.